What's up, y'all? It's Trent B, one half of the reality TV couple. With me and my wife Tori, we react to reality TV shows from trashy all the way to classy. And right now, we're making a really big push on YouTube. So if y'all rocking with the content, can subscribe, show us some love on there. But right now, we got Love Island season 8, episode 31. We really deep in it. But I will say tonight, I think we made history. This has been the biggest comeback in Love Island history. And who are we talking about? I'm talking about Kierra, aka Casey and TT. This feels like we just witnessed 3-1 Braun, right? This feel like we back in 2016 and Braun walking Warriors now. Kata and Zach, they very much feel like the 73-9 Warriors. They was bullying every team, walking every team down, thought they had an easy run to the finals, but 3-1 Braun had something to say about that, right? And I appreciate what Casey did, man. He stepped up, went ahead and made things official with TT. I even like the way he did it with the scavenger hunt. That was very cute. That was very cutesy. Might I say, TT? I love it, man. Girlfriends things, whatever. These are starting to look like proposals. This Gen Z shit is kind of interesting to me, right? But I was really rocking with it. I really felt it, but I know who didn't feel it was Trinity, Kata. Them two specifically wasn't fucking with it. And Anaya, she had a weird look on her face. She was like, and I could tell she didn't know what to do or know how to react until her girls showed they was happy in the moment. So she was like, hey, it's like, girl, we saw you. That was your natural reaction. So be on the lookout for that for sure. That was super interesting to me. And y'all see how KC is stepping for his girl? That's why this whole link thing doesn't mean anything, because it was around a week since he's been with TT, and he's stepping for her, doing the most any guy's done in that villa so far. Just think about it like this, Kata. It's like pulling teeth to have Zach do anything for you, and you just go for anything with him. It's super strange, but I don't even care no more. I'm tired of you and shut the fuck up. You guys are rude. I'm tired of hearing that voice. I wouldn't mind saying you get up out of here too, because you're very mean, have a mean spirit, and you just being a goofy behind Zach. Fucking Zach. It's like Zach didn't want to be exclusive with you, but he's already been in a relationship. Zach only wants to be exclusive with you. He doesn't want to make you his girlfriend. That's such a big thing for him. But him and Bryce have been together this whole time, right? Call it Brack. Call it Zeiss, if you will. I feel like Zeiss fits them very well because they're very Zeissy, if you think about it, right? And it was funny. I appreciate them helping Casey out. I appreciate them helping him hoop. Didn't try to stop him at all. But I do think it was funny. I could see at a point when he was telling them his plan, I could see both of their face. They was like, fuck, he's trying to close out play as well. Yes. Yes, he is. Client number one, he took our advice, and he's going to go ahead and try the same play that y'all did, but he's going to do it bigger and better like he usually does. Still, he rise. So they was like, fuck. But they wasn't no haters. They let him do his thing. So I appreciate that. They seen what he was doing. Mel and Sin City in the hideaway, I thought it was very weird. Why? They're clearly on the rocks. Why didn't y'all vote Casey and TT? I feel like Casey and TT would have made some shit shake. They would have made that bed rock for sure, right? And it's like, once again, with Sin City, they're rewarding his bad behavior. Mel did. Because she was like, when she was on top of him, she was like, stop. And it's like, stop what exactly? QTNA. Serious answers only, right? But y'all rewarding the fuckboy for his bad behavior, and it's super weird at this point, right? But speaking of the fuckboy, is Sincere a starfish? Is he a pillow princess? We should have known that with bonnets, with the hand placement. I should have known something was up, right? And it looks like he's a starfish, right? Very much so, right? But all in all, with the hideaway is a joke this season, right? They might as well just kill it. They shouldn't even done it this season because nobody's really at their point to where they can do that hideaway situation. I thought that was interesting. And somebody who's not at their point but trying to act like they are is the scamming ass to-be couple, Bryce and Trinity, right? What they call themselves, Brinity. We ain't going for it, man. We not buying that 2 for $1. I've never disliked the couple this much as long as I've been watching this Love Island USA. I've been watching all the way since season 4. Nobody's been as annoying as these couple. Nobody's as icked me out as much as them. And I think it's mainly because it's Bryce. Bryce, he doesn't look like he's into her. He doesn't look like he showers all the time. And also, he's the oldest person there, just in general, right? And I feel like he's being very, very manipulative. And I feel like Trinity's not a victim. I can tell the way she talks to the girls and she clocks the girls. She's not a dummy. So I would say if I had to allocate some blame, I'd say it's 70% Bryce's fault, 30% Trinity, because she's a very much a willing participant. And Anaya and Carl, I like it. Very cute, very cutesy. Maybe that's what she need. I feel like she would look good in Denver. She'd very much fit in Denver. I think her and Carl are on that slow burn shit, except when they get into bed. Very interesting. But long distance ain't no thing if you want to work, right? But I will say some of the clarifying stuff she was asking, I don't think Carl cleared that too well. I think his answers were about as clear as mud. Didn't really provide a lot of clarification with that, right? And it's like, other than that, Trinity and Kata, I feel like Kata was mad at Trinity because I feel like she thought Trinity was crossing the line a little bit. She's probably like, bitch, you know we both in this whole finessing. Why you gonna call me out on my finesse? Man, you know we finessing. And it's like Trinity is playing dirty. She'll cross anybody up to get this money, right? And I think Kata's kind of gonna start looking at her sideways now because Trinity, she keeps it real. She's one of the few people that clock people in the village. And the Trinity and Kata beef is just interesting because I think the girls love a guard dog when she's pouncing on the guys and getting on their ass, but they don't love it when she's turning their energy towards you and not letting you live in the Lulu Island, right? I think that was kind of interesting because when they kind of had a consensus on how the girls felt about the exclusive thing, Trinity wasn't fucking with it. Male Super wasn't fucking with it. I can tell TT was minding her business, so we don't know her stance on that. Kenzie probably wasn't fucking with it, but she wants to be cool with Kata, so she's gonna say she's cool with it. And Anaya, we don't know. She went both ways. Around the girls, she affirmed Kata, but then when she got with the other girls, Trinity and Mel, she said she wasn't fucking with it. So we don't know, man. I mean, Anaya is probably just a people pleaser like KC. That's probably why they lasted as long as they did, because they like to please people in different ways. So it's hard to tell. But Mel and Sin City, when they kind of reviewing what happened at the Hideaway, like, this is a lie I can appreciate, right? Don't sully that girl's name or whatever, like just off some cool points from the bros. This is the lie I could appreciate. In pool system that they had, they used that recommissioned playground that Huda and Jeremiah went on their first date with. I thought that was kind of funny. They even kind of used it kind of similar. That was kind of cute to me. But while the girls was gone, KC said something that was really funny. He was like, the girls being gone equals peaceful. Villa girls, y'all need to clock that. I don't think he was talking about TT, but the Villa girls, I need to clock that for sure, because I think y'all are just loud and abrasive, it seems like. So, and then when y'all ran back in and jumped into the guy's arms, very performative, man. People don't act like that in the real world. Relationships are not like that. So shit was corny. And you know who was doing that? The Tupi couple. Y'all know their name. Y'all know their game. Don't let them get that 100,000. And it's like, Kata, it's like the more she talks, the more she's trying to convince herself, right? She's like, me and Zach are exclusive. It's like, girl, don't nobody give a fuck. We don't believe it, and we don't fuck with it. We know Zach is playing with you. You know Zach is playing with you. You're not stupid. I can tell how you talking. You know you're not stupid. Ain't shit locked down. He can't have shit locked down because his heart is with Bryce, right? That's Zeiss. They already locked down, so he can't love another person. Because when Trinity said, if you like it, I love it, we know as black people, it's like when a black person says, if you like it, I love it, they in fact don't like it or love it, right? They actually hate it, in fact. So you would know that, Kata, if your mom wasn't, you know, Dylan and Kenzie makeup. That's cool. Maybe y'all can have a good chats on the flight back home because y'all ass was grass. So I'm glad y'all made up. You know, I guess y'all family's gonna come out there. Maybe y'all could take the same flight back with y'all family at the end of the night. That'd be cutesy, right? I feel like Anaya, this would make me think production be in on stuff because they gave Anaya a new wig, more laid, and Trinity, what she said was funny. It was shade, but you got to watch that. That's like the equivalent of you and your homies trying to be around some baddies, and he'd be like, oh, bro, I know you're not feeling no kind of way, man, with my shoes on. And it's like, bro, we chilling. Why you doing all that? And it's the same thing. Like, I know Anaya was feeling herself, and Trinity had to throw that little shade. It's like, that was strange to me. It's like, we know that was your wig. We figured you probably laid it for her, but still, why you say that, though? That was funny to me. That was kind of interesting. Keep your eye on Trinity. She's moving kind of mad. I think she sees that finish line, and she's trying to knock everybody down, right? But some of the stuff KC was saying, as a guy, I understand, right? But some of the stuff he was saying, it was like, it's like she has to earn you or whatever the fuck you said, earn the right to be your girlfriend. I feel you, brother. I appreciate you feel like you're the prize, as you should, King. Period. That's all I got to say about that. And it's like, Kata is this close to calling Trinity a scammer. She's this close. I could tell some of the anger is because she can't really blast her like Trinity's blasting her, but she's this close. We just need to push her a little bit more and she'll get there. Because I think some of that issue was kind of spilling over to how they was feeling about Casey and TT, because you can see at the end, they was not fucking with the clothes off. They was not fucking with the relationship. But we fucking with it. We don't give a damn what y'all say. But all in all, this episode was pretty cute. They gave the girls a girls' day. I guess the guys won't get on guys' day. That's fine. They don't need it or they don't deserve it. So I'm cool with that. I see we bringing the families out next time. That's lovely. I hope everybody can have their mother and father there. I think it's always kind of sad when it's just like one party. I think that's always kind of sad. I would like to see Anaya's pops, man. I want to see how he feels about everything. See just a big tall ass dude in the villa. See how he carry himself. I think that'd be interesting as well. But all in all, man, y'all let me know what y'all think below. Tell me which four y'all voting for. For me, I got Casey and TT, Anaya and Carl, Kenzie and Dylan, and also Mel and Sincere. My strategy is just to get the weakest couples in there along with them. But I absolutely do not fuck with the bottom two couples, in my opinion, which is Zach and Kata, Bryce and Trinity. So every time they have issues, I'm like Dylan Brooks courtside, looking at his haters fail. I'm smiling without an ice on right now. I hate to see it. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think below here. Tell me some of y'all predictions with the families, how the family's going to react to everybody. But y'all show love to the content here. Once again, the YouTube page is Tori and Trent, Reality TV Couple. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll holler at y'all tomorrow.